Hello guys, my name is Aduhemaa and this is my first video, and basically I'm just gonna discuss the do's and the don'ts of singing. So before I start, do you know what? I want you to get a bottle of water and get a diary, a journal, whatever you want to call it. But what we're going to do is every time we meet, that is what you're going to use as your notes, to take notes of everything I say. And also that's what you're going to use to write up your journey in this whole thing we're doing and in your personal journey as a musician. So you're going to write when you progress, what you're doing, if you're warming up, how you warmed up, how you feel. And from this time to whatever time we'll get to, this journal is going to show you how you've progressed or how you have improved as a musician or as a singer. And trust me, it's going to be a clear indication of your growth. Good? As I said, get a bottle of water. So I said that because as a singer, it's very important to stay hydrated. Our vocal cords depend on it, because when there is no hydration in your body, it affects the voice, because then your throat is dry, your vocal box is dry, and then it brings friction, and whenever it's moving, it's not moving freely, it starts scratching, then you start hurting, you start losing your voice. So what happens in the process? Naturally also, it's good to just feel lubricated, because it makes things easier for you as a person, and it's also healthy for you as a human being to even not fall sick all the time, basically. So stay hydrated. The next thing is you have to try your best to warm up. So when you decide to become a musician, a singer, a vocalist, then you've decided to use your voice more than just talking, right? So imagine waking up in the morning, going to the gym, and then all of a sudden you don't stretch, you just go straight to the heavy metals and you're lifting and you're lifting. You're definitely gonna get muscle pull, you're definitely gonna get it, or you're gonna hurt yourself. The next day you can't wake up from the bed. Even in normal days when we are sleeping and we're waking up to the gym and stuff, I don't go to the gym, by the way, but when I even exercise in my room and it's really like vigorous, the next day I'm not even able to walk. I tried squatting sometime and it's another story. Anyway, that's the difference I'm trying to make. It is very important to warm up your voice, because it's basically like you're waking up in the morning, it's relaxed, and then all of a sudden, you're killing yourself. So that's what you're doing to your voice. It's just waking up to so much work, so much energy, and it's not supposed to be so. So warming up is like telling your voice that, oh, you're gonna start something, you're gonna start singing, you're gonna start doing something with your voice. So prepare yourself. So number 2, warm up. So number 3, the third thing that I would advise you to do is exercise. You don't need to exercise like maybe going to the gym every single day or something. That would be amazing, that would be good for you as a person and everything, but you can stretch and you're waking up your body to doing something more, especially when it comes to gospel artists in my area like Ghana, where we are really active when we're doing our music, and like on stage we're moving, we are speaking, we are throwing our hands up there. It's very necessary to exercise in the sense of stretching up. So you're telling your body that you're gonna be singing, you're gonna be doing something rigorous, so prepare yourself. And it just reduces tension in your system, it reduces tension in your body and in your throat, because the body is more relaxed. So there are different types of exercises you can do. I'm going to explain hopefully in my subsequent videos. So the third thing is try to stretch. There are a few different stretches you can do. You can roll your shoulder. We have a thumb roll, different things that you can do. So yeah, it's very important. Number 3, exercise. Now, this one, I would say wouldn't relate to everybody, because we all have our own kind of system, and the climates change. The climate that we live in is quite different. But in a place like Ghana, I would suggest that you get a humidifier, because the system is full of dust, and that kind of affects our throat, because the more we sing in a very dusty environment, which is is really dry, it ends up drying up our throat. It affects our voice. The rate at which I used to lose my voice in Ghana is not the same as how I feel when I'm here. I hardly lose my voice in London, and that's the difference because of the climate. So like I don't use the humidifier as much as I do in Ghana. But the other option I can advise is to what? Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated is basically almost like humidifying. When you use a humidifier, it's like adding moisture to the room. The dryness, you're reducing it by putting vapor of water in the room, so the room is less dusty, breathing in too much of dry air. So that's what the humidifier kind of does. You don't wake up with a dry throat. Yeah, so that's what it does. There are different ones. There are ones that put vapor into the room. There are ones that you put on your nose, blah blah blah. So fourth thing is humidifier. There's so many things though that you have to do as a singer, but these are like the basic things that I'm talking about. So the fifth one that I can think of is eat right. I love my food. I love eating, but you have to try and eat right, especially when you're a few minutes to an event. It's best not to take too much of a heavy meal because you're gonna breathe, and when your tummy is full, your diaphragm is really close to your tummy, and when you breathe, your diaphragm goes down. And when it goes down and there is like your tummy is so full, it doesn't have enough space to expand. Therefore, your breathing is not going to be enough. Then you're going to be pitchy, and then you're going to be hated by the whole world because you were burning the song. Okay, that was exaggerated, but basically you understand what I'm saying. So try your best to eat well. When it comes to the don'ts, you're gonna also find out about the eating well things and things you're not supposed to eat, or try and reduce it, especially when you're close to a gig or an event. Okay, so these are the do's, and I'm gonna tell you the don'ts maybe in another video. One of the do's is also breathing. You have to try your best to have breathing exercises. Incorporate that into your warm-up exercises, and that's really going to help you. Breathing is like a very vital tool to us as singers. Is one of the do's. That's just a bonus do. Again, my name is Aduhemaa. I hope you had a nice time. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a vocal teacher. If you want me to teach you one-on-one, you can go on my Instagram, you can email me, you can text me on Instagram, and my email is aduhemaa@gmail.com. I'm gonna put the information in the details below. I hope you had a nice time. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, and that word is so hard. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's be friends. Tell me your dudes in the comments below. Let's learn, let's grow, let's be better musicians in Jesus' name. Hallelujah. See you later. Bye.